So anyway, I'm Tony Walker from SensiImage UK Limited, and together we're going to explore HandCOMM's investment potential. Excuse me, because I'm just there's the reflection off the windows there. So construction projects deploy cranes to solve their heavy lifting challenges, and despite existing technology and robust planning, there are almost 190 crane accidents each year. The HSE reported from 2012 to 2022 that there was an average of 35 to 45 communication breakdown fatalities annually, with a 70% increase in 2023. The risk of a communication incident significantly increases when the lifting team conducts hazardous blind lifts. So what is a blind lift? A blind lift refers to a lift where the crane operator can't see the load or the landing area. So in this three-part diagram, on the left-hand side we have a crane trying to pick up a load and land it into the red zone, which is the roof of a building. And on the top right of the diagram, you have the slinger or the rigger. Now, he can see the load coming towards him, but he can't see the crane operator. And in the bottom right of the diagram is the crane operator's view, where he is. He can't see his landing area, and he can't see the slinger either. So, generally speaking, it's a flashpoint for incidences that take place with regards to heavy lifting. So when traditional hand signals and two-way radios fail, fatalities can occur anywhere in the world at any time. Imagine if we could drastically reduce those risks. At SensiImage UK Limited, we've developed a game-changing machine learning safety device to do exactly that. So the product is called HandCOMM. It's a machine learning glove that seamlessly replaces traditional communication tools in ways never seen before in global construction. Using intuitive gestures, the glove communicates hand signals directly to crane operators in real time, in any language, super fast, super safe, regardless of any working environment. Unlike standard gloves or radios, HandCOMM uses patented AI algorithms to learn standardised industry hand signals. None of our competitors possess critical data logging, commonly known as black box technology. In fact, the improvements in safety and productivity are unequalled anywhere in the world. So, the global construction equipment market is worth over £223 billion, with safety solutions growing at 9.5% annually. Our target market includes over 1,800 crane hire and construction companies in the UK and Europe alone. On average, a crane rental company will own between 25 and 50 crane types. So our business model, our revenue growth includes direct sales and hire of the HandCOMM system. We've currently got about 4 products in the range, ranging between £800 and £5,000 across the units. The creation of a virtual reality training service, disruption of the two-way radio market, subscription for soft and firmware updates, exploration into industries outside of construction, and extended warranty and servicing packages. In the future, we may also sell the business to a competitor, or it could possibly be listed as an IPO. So, with regards to liability, in the event of a fatality on a construction site, a thorough investigation must be conducted. If a HandCOMM device was to be identified as the cause, however unlikely, the company could face legal liabilities under various laws. So the company itself can face negligence and/or breach of statutory duty claims. Generally, shareholders of a limited company are protected from personal liability for the company's debts and legal obligations. We have a number of mitigation strategies to protect ourselves from this. So we have quality control, compliance, insurance, and legal consultation. And we've got a very comprehensive SWOT analysis attached to our program, which is available on request. So to date, we've created a working prototype, which you see in front of you. We've already raised over $450,000 in Canadian grants for R&D. Full SEIS and EIS is available. We've secured a 5-year license agreement for component procurement. We own an international patent registered in the UK company's name. And we've secured pilot partnerships with Cornwall's largest privately owned crane hire company, Tier 1 constructors, industry professionals, and training academies. And we've already won awards for our technology. So a bit about the team. I'm Tony. My background's in international business-to-business sales, and I'm a professional heavy lifting slinger, rigger, crane coordinator, and lead crane supervisor. My Canadian business partner, who is the co-director of SensiImage UK Limited, who's in Canada at the moment, is Dr. Ghulam Muhammad Ali. He has 7 years of heavy equipment installation, mechanical construction, project coordination with cranes and rigging experience. He's a PN certified team player with leadership and communication technical skills. And we also have an independent technical advisor, Professor Farzad Rahimian. He's the Professor of Digital Engineering and Manufacturing and Centre Lead at the Centre for Sustainable Engineering. He's also the Teesside University Editor-in-Chief for Smart Sustainable Built Environments at Emerald Group Publishing. So our diverse and international team combine deep expertise in AI, digital construction, and safety compliance. And our sophisticated understanding of our product and our market supports the view that we're well placed to ensure the long-term success of our project. So we have a slide here just showing some of the project collaborators, some very gifted individuals there, and they've all had a part to play in the development of the product that you see before you. So SensiImage UK Limited requires £500,000 to enable its first 2 years of trading, so we can finalise our prototype model, make it production ready and sell it. We require funding to complete nationwide field trials, attend UK and EU industry exhibitions, secure client demonstrations, and promote the brand to over 20,000 industry-specific connections while pursuing our sales strategy. SensiImage UK Limited intends to raise further capital investment in the region of £3 to £5 million via EIS funding rounds in years 2 and 3 to facilitate rapid global expansion. So we've got a diagram here showing the allocation of funds, and we've got full financials available on request.
Can you just go back to that one more time?
Yes, of course I can. So we had to be quite thorough with HMRC to obtain the EIS, SEIS assurance. So we've already had our numbers crunched by them, but we've got full business plans going up to year 5, obviously available for anyone that wants to take a closer look at a later date.
So if I give you a question, just mindful of time, because I've seen some investors want to ask.
Okay, do you mind if I just go past it quick? Sorry, do you?
Yeah, just a quick question. Who's producing the financials?
Sorry?
Who's producing the financials? Are you doing it, or?
Yeah. My business partner deals with the financial, with the business plans. but they're open to scrutiny. You know, we're completely transparent. Are we okay to go on to the next slide? So to close, HandCOMM isn't just about improving communication, it's about saving lives together. SensiImage UK Limited will revolutionise safety, not only in one of the world's most hazardous critical industries, but many other industries that also use hand signals. We don't fear change, we create it, and we invite you to co-create innovative change in this exciting new AI-powered digital world. I have got a video there, it's about a minute and a half, if you want me to.
Thanks, Tony. Shall we take some questions, just Michael, because I've been given a heads up there's the next
Yeah,
one.
okay, fine. I mean, I did have a video to close, but it was just to summarise what I've just shown you.
So I've got a quick question. I'm still struggling to see why this is different from just a normal radio communication, because you're saying this is better and safer. I'm struggling because obviously there needs to be some communication between the glove and the chap in the cabin. Yeah. So there's still a communication linkage there. So I'm struggling to understand why the glove is better than just
I mean,
left bit right.
That's a very fair point from someone outside of the industry.
Sure.
So first of all, HSE have filed their statistics that there are, whether it's understood or not, there are fatalities on a yearly basis. Yeah. With regards to the actual answer to your question, is that on a blind lift, if I'm behind here and you're the crane operator, if you can't see my hands as per the diagram, then my hand signals are no use to you. Sure. Just my bare hands. The thing with radios is that there's a number of inherent faults with shortwave radios. They can get wet in the rain when you're out in the open. The frequencies can bleed. You can get the local cab firm pick up on the radio when you're trying to talk to the operator. I won't go into the whole list of issues. So the reason we've designed this glove is that you can use the hand signals, but you don't need to see, the operator doesn't need to see the hand signal, because the hand signal is relayed to the LCD screen that's inside the crane operator's cab. And then it completely just bypasses all the issues that you have with two-way radios, because it doesn't work on an RF frequency.
Okay, so what is the communication between the glove and the...
It's Bluetooth.
Bluetooth.
And it's out, sorry.
Just on the AI side, what's the source of the training data for the AI? Where's that coming from?
I'll be honest with you, I don't deal with that aspect. We've got I think it's a 35, 36 page technical data sheet relative to the data that's inside the box. So if anyone wants to catch up with me, you've got my details. You know, if it's the technical aspect that you're interested in, you know, we're completely transparent. All I can say is that this is our cradle to the grave technology. We own this tech. It's none of it's third party.
That's probably not the right analogy to use.
So yeah, we own the technology. So we don't have any third party AI. Everything is from the team that you saw there on the collaborator slide. Everything, even the circuit board design, absolutely everything is in-house and falls under the patent that we hold in the UK, which is an overarching patent, international patent.
Should I take one more question? Sorry.
Yeah.
Two more questions.
Oh, sure. Just very quickly, just one quick clarifying point on that, and one other question is, just to be clear, there's no kind of Canadian topco or anything?
No, my just very briefly, my business partner, he owns the company in Canada that initially designed the glove before I got on board. The glove hadn't been made; it was just mapped out on a piece of paper as an idea. He received funding, R&D funding. Now, as far as these are just grants; they're not loans. He hasn't given up any equity of his business. And as far as the Canadian government are concerned, they take a royalty on the components that are sold to the UK company that he also owns. So the cost of the components to us are already programmed into our profit and loss. So we just pay a rate for a cost of goods, and then we sell on, we make a profit. And because he's a director of the UK company as well, you know, there's no conflict of interest there for him because he owns both companies. But as far as the commercial relationship with the Canadian end,
Yeah.
and with the R&D grants it's already raised, it stops at the point where we order components and we just pay for them, and the cut that they make is made out of his Canadian company's end, and that's where it
Just the
ends.
other one was just, have you got any kind of early evidence of like efficacy of any of the prototypes you have today?
Well, not really, because we're looking for funding to actually start field trials. So we've already got, as it said in the slides there, we've already got training centres, building sites, all kinds of environments where these accidents take place, and gloves and hand signals and radios are already currently used. So part of the funding programme is to actually field trial the prototype that we've got there, and use the machine learning AI aspect to work out itself how it can write its own code and improve on itself as a product. So
Any more questions?
Yeah, just a quick one, and thanks, Tony. Could you just tell me a little bit, or tell us a bit more about the pilot partnership that you mentioned?
the pilot partnership.
Yeah.
Well, what we have is up and down the UK, we have a number of interested parties that are happy for us to use their companies, their construction sites, their crane depots, their training environments. It's in the best interest. We've got a lot of the industry behind the product in the name of improving safety for all. So these pilot partnerships in our first year, if we can secure funding, is to really kind of get sponsorship from these companies that will allow us to use their environments. And it has to be right. This is just a prototype, so it has to be right for the customer. So we want to take it to different lifting environments and say to the customer, what do you want this, from the prototype to the marketable product, what do you actually want this to look like? What does it need to do for you? So these pilot partnerships that we're building, we're putting in place in different environments are basically to create a product the customer wants that's moulded around their needs. Yeah. And obviously there's varying needs depending on which lifting environment that you're in. And we're trying to just create, through doing this pilot partnership scheme, first of all, that a one product fits all. So
thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay, sorry to
No, that's all right. Thank you very much.
All right, okay, cheers.
So just